Thank you, thank you. I didn't realize I was muted. Well, yeah. First, so what I was saying is I'm really tired. I nearly fell asleep earlier. And because I'm sure Snow was watching this. It was not really while watching your stream, Snow. It was when I got home. When I got home, I nearly crashed. But that's okay. Holy fucking damage. Okay, got it. But yeah, no, I just got home and got really, really tired all of a sudden. So I nearly passed out, and then I woke back up and watched Snow play a scary game, and then got scared, and now I should be plenty awake. So here we are. But anyways, we're gonna be playing some Dark Souls 2, and yeah, I'm on a little bit later. I was packing a few things up, watching one of Snow's streams, and eating dinner and everything, and I also worked really, really late today. I worked an hour over my already scheduled time, so I'm sure you guys can understand how that would have been, how that would have made me be at work a little bit later. I think I actually got home at like, what was it? At like, when the hell did I get home? 12. I think I got home at like 12:01, or no, sorry, 12:04, or something like that. Is like was actually inside my house. Welcome in, Snow. Welcome in. You good? I've fallen asleep waiting for Extract and Helldiver support. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny to think about. Does it not get chaotic enough to feel, you know, to, what is it, to entertain you? Or is it rather boring? Hey, what's up, Izzy? What's up? Welcome in, my guy. Welcome in. I believe Izzy did do the Dark Souls summon. Welcome in, Izzy. I'll be back. No problem, Heap. See you when you get back. Burn, beast! Cool, it died. Yeah, because that's exactly what I meant to do. I meant to punch it. So full thoughts on the game. Exactly. That's actually why I played the, you know, why I played Dark Souls 2. Is it's a game that I can talk about stuff while I'm playing very easily. As you guys all know, I can beat Dark Souls 2 blindfolded with my teeth. So, you know, it's not really that hard. Come on, bro. I love Dark Souls 2 glitches. They're so weird. They're just so wacky. Anyways, oh, you were lurking in the stream? Nice. Time for Pyromancy. Evil! But, yes, on Indigo Park, first off, as I said in Snow's stream, I don't think it's in the one that was, like, properly posted, but the fucking black and white, like, video that plays at the beginning, I don't know if it's his mouth or what, but bro is so uncanny. Like, it's his facial movements. It was so fucking uncanny. Like, I kept watching him talk, and I was like, I don't like this. I don't like this. And then, you know, then they actually go to the park, and of course, Snow kept fucking turning her flashlight on and off every 2 seconds, making it be pitch black so I couldn't see anything, so I was getting more anxious in the dark. I just died. Amazing. Hype! And then, so that was the beginning, my beginning thoughts. Loved Rambly. Rambly was amazing. I absolutely adored him. First off, I love raccoons in general. Secondly, he was just such a cute little mascot. I felt like he was, yeah, a lot of people probably say like he's a little stereotypical, but I like that he was, self-aware, but I also like that he didn't directly admit it at first. Because I kind of assumed he was self-aware, on the first bit. He like talked in a certain way that made it seem like he was self-aware, but they didn't just outright tell you he was self-aware until a little bit later on. And I appreciate little details like that because, you know, it allows you to it allows attentive players to, you know, get a little bit of a different feel for it compared to, like, you know, the people might not be paying nearly as much attention. You know, some people are like, "Oh, he's self-aware, okay." And then like people like me who are like, "I knew it." You know. I was getting that type of feeling. So I enjoyed that. I loved his personality. He was just such a... He was a spaz in a absolutely adorable way. He was like, you know what? He was like my Uma Musume. I think that's how you pronounce that. I can't remember. I think he was a little similar to my Uma Musume with the energy level, except a lot less clingy. Because my goodness, Top Gun, she doesn't like it when I even stand in the same continent as another being. She gets very jealous very quickly. It happens. So yeah, I love that. It was not overly scary, but it definitely spooked me. It 100,000% spooked me a couple of times. It scared me with Lloyd's first big appearance whenever he, his first initial showing was very off-putting and put me on edge, very much so. And then you had the, what is it? And then you also had, which was very akin to, like, Lord of the Rings when they, introduced Gollum, like, properly. So that, obviously, like I said, Gollum's introduction, etc., has always been very, very scary to me, ever since I was a kid, whenever I first saw it. So that, like, kind of very ominous intro was, and as far as intro, I mean, like, whenever you first see him and he's not, like, good, you know? Like, whenever he was on the ride... Exactly. So unironically, to this day, the scene that actually, the scene I just mentioned was from the first movie, but the second movie's introduction of Gollum, to this day, actually scares me. Not like a little bit, but like the scene, where Gollum gets introduced in the second movie, unironically, is the #1 reason I'm scared to be near any buildings at nighttime. Anytime there is proper moonlight near buildings, I actively get anxious because of that scene with Gollum in the second movie. But to be fair, as far as I understand, Peter Jackson is a horror movie director, which is funny that he was a horror movie director directing Lord of the Rings, but, you know, whatever. Good choice, regardless. Good choice. Yeah, with Indigo Park, yeah, the introduction of Lloyd, as far as, like, the monster, not the ride that he was on, was terrifying, followed by the scariest part of the whole fucking thing, which is when Lloyd jumped out and snatched my phone out my hand and my soul out my face! Because I actually threw my fucking phone. Like, I actually threw my phone. If you were to watch the VOD on Snow's stream, I literally say, first, I typo like a motherfucker, because I was terrified, and secondly, say that I fucking threw my phone, because I didn't even know what the fuck happened after it. So, there was that. I did get scared by a TV. There was a very scary TV. Very scary TV, which, you know, TVs can be scary. Everything was fine. The spoopy mystery behind the game. And, yeah, in here. But yes, I did get scared by a TV. The TV fell over, while it was playing something, and it just, the fucking loud crash and everything, it just fucking jump scared me. But no, I think it did a pretty good job on, like, the subtle horror stuff without being downright terrifying. Not an extract. If you've cleared the map, you usually only get assaulted by 1 to 2 patrols, which spawn in simultaneously, so you do a single fight in a minute and a half, and you just stand there for 2 minutes. Ah, okay. Yeah, see, that would get pretty boring, one fast sled. He got in proper stance for throwing with how scared he was. No, I'm being so... this is what... Because when I was watching that, right? Whenever I was watching that part of Indigo Park, I was in my bed behind me, and I was laying like this, and then he fucking jumped out, and I was like that. Like, I didn't quite make it spin, but I basically just, like, did like that. Like, it just fucking threw out my hand instantly. Lined it up like Angry Birds. But yeah, no, I literally just threw my fucking phone. Then, oh my god, the adorable ending song to Indigo Park. It was so akin to the ending song of Plants vs. Zombies. Which, by the way, has anybody in chat seen the ending song to Plants vs. Zombies? If you haven't, let me know, and I will do a Plants vs. Zombies Let's Play, because now we all have to see it, and I will save that bitch on YouTube. Snow, don't look it up. I'm gonna do a Let's Play of that game now, soon in fact, just so you can see it.
What is it?
What is it?
A don't know you, and you don't know me.
You dare talk down to me, woman? The demon shall take no prisoners, but he shall take more corpses to add to the pile. I actually really like Lucatail, by the way. If we weren't doing an evil pyromancer, I probably would actually, you know, I would probably actually keep her alive for the second playthrough, but it's okay. No, genuinely, Lucatail is such a fantastic NPC in this game, which is so funny to me because I actually remember a lot of the Dark Souls 1 NPCs and Dark Souls 2 NPCs are the ones I usually remember. The Dark Souls 3 NPCs, I remember them, but I remember them because of what they give me, not because of, like, you know, their personality. Like, I actually could not tell you any of the personalities of the NPCs in Dark Souls 3, other than, like, Andre. But, you know, Andre is kind of a given, so... I haven't... Nothing about the, Molly chase. So, the Molly chase, with the Molly chase, that shit actually did scare me really bad. But not because of, like, the visuals. The game designers actually did a really good job with the audio. So, the audio with the Molly chase actually was really good. Because, so, at the point of the Molly chase, I was actually in my chair watching, Snow's stream on my laptop. And so I had my very high quality headset on, and using that, oh my god, that shit, I could hear the steps of Molly running behind you. Yeah, so that was definitely, yeah, no, that, Molly running behind you in that scene was definitely a little stressful. And like I said, it's not because of, like, visually, and to be fair, it probably would have been more stressful had I been playing. Like, it's stressful to watch. It's way more stressful to play. And I know that because, like, I've played stressful moments in video games before, so... I mean, which most people have. Also, if you don't know, they're all weak to fire. If you're curious on why I'm doing so much fucking damage. Woodland Child and Gully. A battle of the emotes I see. Yes! No way, we both backstepped each other. Get out of here. Get out of here. God damn it, Woodland Gully. I've got Buddy Holly by Hatsune Miku stuck in my head. Get out! Keep it swinging. I keep doing the wrong button. Oh, I'm trying to... God damn it. I keep doing things like I'm playing Elden Ring. That's why. So if anyone was curious on why I was playing really weird for a second, I kept holding triangle and hitting R1 so I could two-hand. That's not how you two-hand in this game, so... But yeah, no, Buddy Holly by Hatsune Miku is completely drilled into my brain right now. So all I can hear is just Miku just fucking going, woo-hoo, I know I'm yours, woo-hoo. You know, that whole thing. You guys have heard Weezer before. We all know Weezer. As the song goes, I'm a loser, just like my dad. That's like every Weezer song, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am not a Weezer hater. I don't really like the average Weezer fan. But that's because, but you know, that's like anything ever though. So like that's not really fucking surprising. Like I'm just saying that if you were to walk up to me and you're like, man, like if you were to walk up to me, like, you know, yeah, if you were to walk up to me and you were like, yeah, I fucking love Weezer, man. Like, fucking Weezer's the shit, bro. I'd be like, no, get out. You probably smell bad, and you probably use Twitter. Get out. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So there's that. Also, super sidetracked. But yes, the Molly race, very good. It was very good sound design. So I did like that. Hey, welcome in, Atreus Ninja. Peak Souls 2 cured my depression, just like it cured my cancer.
Croissant.
A croissant. I have no idea who Weezer is. That little thought you just had regarding NPC, that is how these games are cataloged in my head. Expect every NPC is listed like how you list Dark Souls 3 NPCs. See, but like a lot of the NPCs inside of Dark Souls 1 and 2, they're a lot more than like what they give you. Like, no offense to Dark Souls, 3, but like a lot of them just don't, like, I just don't think a lot of them are memorable. I feel like a lot of them in Dark Souls 2 have memorable, like, fighting styles, phrases, etc. Like, come on now. With Goblin, you wheel, you deal. Like, who the fuck says that? That is such a Goblin thing to say. Like, nobody else, you don't walk up to anybody else ever, and then they go, you wheel, you deal, and then have the name fucking Goblin. And then they look like a goddamn Dark Souls dwarf. So, Also, random side tangent. I cannot believe the proper thing to address. I can't believe the proper way to address short people is called like little people. Doesn't that sound demeaning? I don't know. Just random thought that I always have when I say the word dwarf. I think if I was shorter, I would rather be called dwarf than a little person, because like little person sounds like I'm literally like giving you a fucking chair to stand on so we can have a conversation. While dwarf, I'm like, hell yeah. Just random side tangent, but like to me, I'm like, that seems kind of. I mean, I'll be respectful, no problem with that, but yeah. I fucking hate these giants so much. Anyways. Wait, what about the teaser to Finley at the end of his area? Yeah, no, so I did like Finley. Finley did look pretty spoopy. I actually was confused. I was like, oh, we're gonna see Finley! And then the game ended, so. So I was actually kind of shocked. I was waiting for it to start. I was like, why aren't we going into Finley's area? So I did like the design of everything in the game. I think the designs for everything in the game were really good. But no, I did like that. Let me catch back up, sorry. I knew it was coming, and yet my heart was racing. Exactly. I do think by far, though, the scariest part of the game was with Lloyd. Then there was also the stuff with, what is it? I'm trying to think of the word. I really liked the sound design personally. I liked the music, loved the ending song. Like I said, I really, really enjoyed Rambly. I think Rambly is such a good mascot for the game, because, like, what they're doing is, like, he's, like, somewhat aware of, like, how dangerous it is, but he's also, like, I like that it's interesting because the mascot isn't part of the scary stuff. Like, when you play Indigo Park, you're not scared of Rambly. You're only scared of, the other things. The other mascots. Because, like, with Freddy, inside of Five Nights at Freddy's, you are scared of Freddy. You absolutely are. You're scared of Freddy. But you're not scared of Rambly. And I think that's cool. I think that's cool. Does not matter in my head. NPCs are remembered by their drops and quest lines, not who they are. I mean, fair enough, man. If that's how you calculate it, I can respect that. Gavlon wants souls. Many, many souls. The only good thing from Dark Souls 3 is the bosses and Firekeeper. The maps were meh. NPC quests is boring. Dark Souls 3 have shitty bosses, by the dragon that you one-shot. I hate him. Such a boring fight. Most of us are shit. Then you fight Nameless King and Gale, and they're epic. Yeah, I will say this. So if we go through Dark Souls 3, I actually do like quite a few of the bosses. I will not lie. I actually do rather enjoy what is it? In a row, I'll go through all the bosses of Dark Souls 3 and talk about which ones I actually like real quick. Because I talk down about Dark Souls 3 quite a bit, but I do actually rather enjoy the bosses. Like in the base game. Here, let me catch up with chat before I go through that. Cue the George Carlin bit on soft language wall. Then the collectibles are funny. Oh, I love the collectibles. The fucking, he's like, when you push down, it jumps. And when you push up, it doesn't. It just, I fucking, like, I was gonna mention that it was making me laugh, but I was over here laughing while Snow was like, yeah, that makes me laugh. I love that. And I'm over here fucking reeling and like, god damn it. It literally felt like Epithet Erased style comedy, and I love that. I love that Amazing World of Gumball, Epithet Erased, Indigo Park style of comedy. Alright. You walking corpse! So, if I were to burn this giant mess of rotten bodies, do you think it would smell bad? Yeah, he just wants to entertain. Ow! Once again, Weezer's stuck in my fucking head, so there's that. Do it! You don't stand a chance. Look at that dodge! Look at that dodge! Thankfully, I'm really tanky, so I can risk doing stupid shit like that. Very much look out for that. That actually could have killed me, funny enough. That would have killed me had it actually properly landed. Anyways, Deer, Pontifex, Watcher's Dancer, Lothric, Solicitor, Gundyr, Reed. But yeah, here, I'll go through the bosses of Dark Souls 3. Okay. I hope nobody in Dark Souls history is defending Gwyn as a boss fight. I stand on business when I say Dark Souls 3 with the Soul of Cinder is the only Dark Souls game with a final boss that's actually worth a fuck. I stand on such for real business with that one. So if you want to come in here and you want to say like, oh well, Gwyn, you know, it's about the message. It's not about it's not about the fight. Absolutely. I do believe Gwyn, as a boss fight, is not about the fight. It's about what it stands for, what it means. Same thing with Nasandra or Aldia. It's not about the fight. It's about what is happening. Demon Souls. The real King Allant. It's a little sludge in a cave. Or sorry, inside the demon. Inside the giant demon. Not a good fight. Good messaging, not a good fight. Now, Soul of Cinder, good messaging and good fight. But Gwyn, terrible fight. Fucking awful. Abysmal. One of the worst fights I've ever seen for a final boss fight in any video game. Because either A, you parry him to death, or B, you don't, and it's a terrible fight. It's just like, yeah, no, I fucking hate. Gwyn is, in my opinion, the worst final fight in all of the Souls games, because at least the real King Allant has a decency just to fucking lay there and be a message and die. Gwyn is a message, but also does like 2/3 of your health with a hit. And it's like, so it's not really a difficult boss fight, he just does a lot of damage. That's all. But yeah, he just wants to entertain. I absolutely love Rambly, though. Rambly, he's one of the best boys, for sure. Now let me get to a chat, I'm sorry. Chamber was fine, but he was just meh. Gunders, but yeah, I will. I'll go through the boss fights and my thoughts on him here in a second. Then also, I can't believe I left the nice berry uneaten. Nom nom. No, no, Snow, you can't do that. You can't eat that berry. That was for Rambly. You can't eat Rambly's berry, Snow. That's heartless. How could you do that? Edgy Gamer continues as fucking Weezer Miku is still in my head. God damn it. It will not leave. Damn, now that we're at 50, it's only going up 0.5 each time, which stinks. Yeah, you start getting really bad returns once you get up here to 50. I think, what was it, this one? Yeah, I could get rid of this one for, like, this, which would do pretty good. That'll actually let me carry a lot, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, that'll let me actually carry it. But I can't two-hand them yet, no. What are my stats, actually? I'm at 50 strength, 14 dex. Okay, what is this? Absolutely, you know. We're doing it. So I need 15 dex. Okay. It was just, man, Champion was fine. God damn it, guys. Also, I need to retap. But yeah, no, I don't like Gwen. I don't know. True King Allant was pretty shit. No, I know. I was also saying True King Allant and Gwen are terrible. They were just, yeah. Gwen is worse than Cassandra. Yeah. As a fight, yes. Because Cassandra, she's got, like, you know, she's got, like, proper mechanics, and she's not just doing your entire health bar with a hit. And even then, she swings so slow in the grand scheme of things that, like, it's very easy to maneuver around. Because here's the thing, if you're gonna be a bad boss fight, at least have the decency to be an easy bad boss fight. That's my thing. Bad boss fights get a big pass whenever they're at least easy to deal with, because then they're just annoying. That's every Souls player's journey. Early Dark Souls 1, so if you missed it. You start your journey in Dark Souls 1 killing an aimless hollow wielding a... Oh yeah, I saw that, Izzy. You're good. I saw that. I think you need 60 strength. Yeah, I think so. ADP. I think it's time to level ADP from 7 to 8. I don't know, Izzy. You're asking a little bit too much. Upgrading ADP is scary. The question I watched someone ask is if you do think there will be a monster version of Rambly that's different from the AI. Yes. Yes, I do, Snow. I think there will be a monster version separate from the AI. Yeah, I absolutely do think that. 100%. 100%. I do think that will be a thing. 46,000 channel points. I'm not afraid to weaponize them. She doesn't do half your health in a hit because she makes you spend the entire fight at half HP because hollow spam. Yeah, but you can just break them. Is that not something you guys do? just break them. It's it's the mechanic of the boss fight. Like, what? So I'm taking, you think Rambly's 100% on your side as a player, or do you think it's an act? I think he's 100% on my side. Well, yeah, she doesn't stop replacing them, but it's like any boss fight with a mechanic. They infinitely replace them. I would say there's a lot of games with infinitely replacing spawny things. And you've got some bad luck with it, man. I'll say she'll spawn them, but it's never much of an issue. And even then, Cassandra will follow you away from them. She'll spawn them, and if you walk away, as long as she's not spamming her ranged abilities, which, if she is, they're very easy to dodge. You can just pull out a bow and shoot her little spawning things at that point. Well, like, that's the thing, though. The thing about Nassandra's hollowing effect, it's so easily counterable, unlike Gwen just doing a third of your health. You can't just be that tanky. I mean, you can with Havel's armor and a bunch of other stuff, but you'd have to completely change your build. For Nassandra, you could either A, do the mechanic, B, lead her out of the mechanic, C, use a bow, D, you could equip a singular ring that completely makes it easier, being the Ring of Binding. So it's like I said, like it is, like, yes, I don't think it's great, but it's not particularly difficult by any means, I wouldn't think. And see, that's what I was saying, is like, I don't think she's a great boss, but I do think she's better than Gwen. Okay, so yeah, I was talking about boss fights, so I'll go through the Dark Souls 3 boss fights. Because, like I said, I do have to put respect on some Dark Souls 3 boss fights names. I do like quite a few of the Dark Souls 3 boss fights. I just hate playing the game to get to them. What about Salem the Skunk? I didn't actually get to see too much of Salem. I did see him inside the minigame you were playing, but I think whenever you were like talking to him, I had just stood up and was like walking back over. So, grab a list. I guarantee you'll forget a couple. Okay. Here, actually, I'll name them off. Let me know if I forget any. I've played Dark Souls 3 quite a bit. I might be able to remember them off memory. But yeah, I didn't get to see too much of the... What are the... actually, hold up. What are the boss souls I have? We've got... Oh, I have no idea. Wait, no, yeah, I should have the old souls or whatever. Or no. The old King's soul and the old Dead soul. Okay, that means I've killed... Wait, hold up. Do I have any of the... Yeah, I do. Cool. So I've went to... Okay, so I've not went to Sinner's Rise yet, and I've not went to Duke's Dear Freya yet. Okay, cool. Those are the places I need to go. But yeah, so, Dark Souls 3. Udex Gundyr. I actually think Udex Gundyr is a fantastic fight. I actually rather enjoy Udex Gundyr quite a lot. I think Udex Gundyr is a fantastic intro. He is a pretty standard boss while also having a bit of shock value, which hiccups, I very much appreciate. I think the shock value... Oh my god! Anyways. But yeah, I think the shock value of Udex Gundyr's first time fighting him is honestly pretty fantastic. But it's also not... It's not a hard boss fight, but it's a boss fight meant to cause panic in the player. So I think it's a nice tutorial. It's the hardest tutorial out of all the Dark Souls games, but it's yeah, it is definitely... I think it's a good boss fight. Good intro. Then after that, you go to Vort of the Boreal Valley. I do like Vort of the Boreal Valley. He is the first boss that you see inflict frostbite. And, yes, his charge is a little annoying. But the thing is his charge ability is not like, what is it? His charging ability isn't the same as, like, Rathian from, Monster Hunter. Like, I think it's fine.
But anything, just...
So there is that. Do that. I got 9 of those? God damn. Wait, no, I have 2 of them. I'll have your entire stock. Give equipment. I need to give her my, Do I have the equipment for it, though? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. The hell is that? Yeah, I actually can give her the Pyromancer armor. Yay! Pyromancer wife achieved! Don't worry, chat, our wife is back to, so would you be things you would add or take away from IP? I actually... I would have probably had a little bit more, like, ambient music in the background. Like, really distant, because it very much was like a park, right? So I would have probably had very, like, distant carnival music at times. kind of like leading you where to go. Because I won't lie, whenever you played it, Snow, there was like moments where I was like, how does she know to go over there? I'm sorry, chat, my breathing is so bad. It's always been bad, but it's getting extra bad right now. Anyways, yeah, I would have probably had some distant carnival music or something, like playing on occasion to kind of help guide the player a little bit. Because there were a few moments when you were like walking to stuff, and I was like, why did you walk over there? Like, other than you knew where to go. I was like, why the fuck is she going that way? But that's also just me. I don't play a lot of horror games, so I don't have that much of a sense of direction when it comes to that type of stuff. But honestly, no, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. Really, the main thing I would add would just be more content, but that's it. You know, it's a game that's gonna have chapters. A lot of those indie developer horror games come in chapters, anyways. So, I was gonna say, yeah, you were looking for the pickups as well. So you were kind of wandering. So like it makes sense. But yeah, so I went to but yeah, no, I wouldn't take anything really away. I enjoyed what was there. I liked all of what was there. I don't have any complaints on any of the stuff that was present. Really, I would just either add stuff or add more content, which they're doing that. When did you say that the second part was coming out, Snow? And are you going to stream it? But yeah, no, I liked the design for the characters. I liked the depressed like sea monster, and I also enjoyed the I also enjoyed Lloyd. I loved how Rambly was so like about his friends except for Lloyd. I thought that was really funny. I appreciated that. He was like all my friends and Lloyd. And Lloyd. Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. I'm not, mind you, when I say that I want more content, it's not me being disappointed. It's simply saying that it would be awesome. Yeah. That's all. Not a complaint. Not a complaint at all. Not at all. But yes, welcome back, Eep. Udex is definitely the best of all the tutorial fights. I agree. I agree. By far he is. Absolutely. Board of the Boreal Valley, like I said, pretty solid fight. I don't think he's bad in any means. He's a pretty standard Dark Souls boss, except implementing Frostbite for the first time in Dark Souls. So, he's reasonable. I like how he's a knight, but he's also like a beast. You know? Like, it's almost like he's a Bloodborne beast mixed with like a Dark Souls knight, which is interesting. Then after that, you have the Cursed Rod of Greatwood. Hot take, I love the Cursed Rod of Greatwood. Cursed Rod of Greatwood stands, rise up. We are here, like Horton hears a who. Edgy's about to get booed off stage with that one. It hasn't had an official date slapped onto it. Oh, damn. That stinks. Well, I'm excited for it, though. Oh, it made its Kickstarter goal. That's... Oh, hell yeah. I'm burning your tree to the ground. But yeah, no, I do enjoy Cursed Rod of Greatwood. The main reason being, I feel like it's a mechanic fight done well. It's, like, a lot of people feel like, oh, well, it's boring. But, like, that's the thing. I don't find mechanic-based boss fights to be bad. That's just, you just have to implement a different strategy. And what I like about him is that you'll usually fight him a little bit differently depending on what you do. If you're casting magic or using a bow, you can burst a lot of his pimples, sacks, growths. Yeah, you can pop his growths with any type of ranged weapon pretty well, I would say, and make the boss like even easier. Or you could pop all the ones that are really easy to break with a melee weapon. And you could also, what is it? And you could also break all of the, break all the ones that are all the growths with a melee weapon, and then continue to do so while he's in his second phase. Or you can continue to break his pieces while, after you break the first growths, during the second phase, you can just hit his hand or his fleshy bit instead, which I appreciate as well. It gives you options. It gives you options for the mechanic boss fight. Then after that, you have the crystals, The Crystal Sage, I think is his name. Which I think is fine. The Crystal Sage, I think he's an inoffensive fight. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's bad. I think he's okay. Then you have the Cathedral of the Deep, which has the Deacons of the Deep, which are not a good boss fight. The Deacons of the Deep are just a checklist boss. You just kind of kill it. What?! Do you people not free aim magic? Can you people not just look and throw? What? I get it if it's Dark Souls 1, but you can't just cast the fireball and let your heart do the work. Come on now. Come on. I can free aim the Dark Souls 3 magic. I can free aim Soul Arrow in that game, fire bombs. The only thing I can't free aim is the hexes. No, it does not fire at the floor. You could use the binoculars last time I checked. If you really wanted to. I can't remember if that game even has binoculars, to be honest. It's been a while. No, you can free aim it. I know for a fact you can free aim it. I'll say that's... Well, I will say this. Whenever I fought Great Rod of Darkwood, I was able to free aim, because I fought him as a sorcerer, a hexer, a pyromancer, and, was it a sorcerer, a pyromancer, a hexer, and a, miracle user. And I was able to free aim the magic pretty standardly.
No, name's Ben.
My name's Ben Hart. I like you, Ben Hart. You got a big sword like I do. I appreciate it. I like myself a man with a big sword. But yeah, anyways, I like that Curse Heart Great Wood. I don't like the Deacons of the Deep. I think they're just a checklist boss you have to kill to get off the laundry list of bosses. So I would say they're a bad boss fight. Definitely not a good boss fight. Then you go back to Pharaon Keep and you fight the Asylum Demon, or the Stray Demon, which I would say is pretty good. I like the Stray Demon. The Stray Demon is a fine enough boss fight. The one that gives you the Boulder Heave spell. Fine boss fight. I mean, technically it's not a boss fight, but, you know, it gives you a boss soul, so I'll call it a boss fight. He's fine. I like him. He's a nice callback. Then there's the, oh, hold up. Everyone's got to say hello to Pyromancer, wife.
Oh, there you are. I'm here in Majula thanks entirely to you.
You're welcome.
You even were kind enough to clothe me.
I know.
Thank you so very much.
I can't have you walking around looking like a hoe bag.
The only thing I can offer is pyromancy.
The wife of evil. She bakes amazing evil cookies. But yeah, so then, Pharaon Keep, let me see here, because I did Udex Gundyr, I did Udex, Vort, Crystal Sage, Great Wood, Deacons. Okay, cool. Yeah, Pharaon Keep, the Watchdogs of Pharaon. They're really, really good. Fantastic boss fight. I don't need to explain it. We've all fought it. It's a good boss fight. Do I want to go this way? Nah, I don't want to go this way yet. I'll go to the forest instead. But yeah, so there's that, and then you also have the. Yeah, because I already went down the gutter and everything else first, so I'll go this way now. But yeah, so you have all that. Then after the Watchdogs of Pharaon, you have the Demon King or whatever at the bottom of the fucking Mimic. If I wanted to fight a Mimic, I'd play Five Nights at Freddy's. Get out! Anyways.
Was that the
Anyways.
bite of 87?
Hey, my boy Clown! Hello, hello! The Mimic FNAF! Source of Framing was one of those Elden Ring made actually reasonable to do, since all the magic actually goes straight and not aiming downward. Well, I'll say, I honestly don't know what particularly I want to tell you about this magic with you, One Fast Sled. I will say, from my average conversation with you about magic, we have very different experiences with magic, so I have no idea. Oh, by the way, by the way, is this New Game Plus? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're trying to get as far as we can, or sorry, not as far as we can. We're gonna go until I'm able to get all of the, what is it? I'm gonna go until I can get all of the Pyromancies in the game, which requires New Game Plus, so. But yes, welcoming Clown, doing fantastic, glad to have you here. But yeah, also real quick, One Fast Sled, you are able to get infinite FP with Recluse. I actually did, I messed around with it, and so you are able to use FP. You can get infinite FP as Recluse. You know, I felt kind of bad from what you were telling me, so I went and tried to use the character. And was like, I was trying to like figure it out. It took me a minute, but yeah. Dark Souls 3 was indeed the age of straight swords. I agree. The Lothric Knight straight sword was pretty nasty. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying. Oh, I thought you were saying the FP was. My apologies. I must have misunderstood. Oh, I was like. Like I said, I had no issue when I played Recluse, so I have no idea. Like, Recluse just must not fit your play style for Magic than One Fast Sled. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I played her as a pure caster on stream, and I honestly did not have too much. I really didn't have any issue. But like I said, I know for a fact that me and you play Magic casters very differently, so. Pissing off the whole neighborhood. Oh no, I'm being surrounded in Dark Souls 2. What am I gonna do? Do that. There we go. But yeah, so I went to, okay, so yeah, the Demon King from Dark Souls 3 at the bottom of the demon area. I can't remember what he's called, or what the area is called. The Smoldering Lake, or something like that. Anyways, he's fine. He's an okay boss. I don't think he's bad, I don't think he's good. High Lord Wolnir, don't like him. Do not like him. He's one of those mechanic bosses to where if you step in the wrong area, he one-shots your ass with the mist. Do not like that. I do not like mechanics of, oh, if I don't do this one thing, I just get fucking one-shot. Yeah, no. That's like the fucking dragon god from Demon Souls. It's not good. No, don't like that. High Lord Wolnir, terrible fight. Hate that fight. Then we have Pontiff Sullivan. Good fight. Good fight. I would say the I agree with the a lot of the judgment on that fight. Now it may not be for the same reason, but I do enjoy that fight. Pretty solid. Aldrich, don't like Aldrich. He's just awkward and slow and kind of boring. I think Aldrich. I think on average, whenever you fight Aldrich, he's either going to be A, really easy, or B, he's going to be really annoying. And it's going to be between if he fights you, or if he spam teleports, or if he just spams the arrow rain. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, go hide under the one area during his arrow rain. Yes. But there's also a lot of times where he just does that, back to back. Like, he'll just do the arrow rain, into arrow rain, into arrow rain, into arrow rain. And it's like, okay, thanks, man. Awful. Her infinite FP mechanic is incredibly slow and either relies on teammates spamming elements damage or you interrupting barrages to charge for your damage. That's what I was saying. So, like, I usually stop my barrage to recharge FP. I feel like it's a really good even ground to give your character infinite FP without needing to give you blue flasks. Like I said, I actually love how they did it, but like I said, I don't expect everyone to agree with me, so that would be dumb if I did. Also, I got a new lore drop. I may or may not be in a relationship. Oh, well, congratulations, clown. I'm very happy for you. You got... Ugh. I am fucking tired. I can't even finish a goddamn sentence. Over here, I'm just stuttering my way through the stream. Don't worry about it. Bodied. Really? You know what? Fireball! You did not just dodge me. There we go. Nice. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Aldrich, terrible. Yorm the Nameless, terrible. Yes, I know that's not his name. Yorm the Giant. But yeah, no, Yorm, awful boss fight. Terrible boss fight. Zero out of fucking 0 because that shit was never gonna get anything higher than a fucking 0. Awful. Terrible. I literally run in there and I just hit him. I just hit him with a sword and he falls over. Fucking... Literally, poorly designed Zelda bosses have more thought process put into it than fucking Yorm the Giant. Like, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. It literally is. It's like, let me dodge, hold left trigger, R1. Like, I get more intense feeling fighting bad Zelda bosses than I do fucking Yorm the Nameless, alright? He's fucking awful. He is truly abysmal. One of the worst Souls bosses I've ever fucking fought in my life. The fact that it's even relevant to the King of Storms is insulting to the King of Storms. And the King of Storms isn't even really that good. So it's like, you know, insane. His favorite Pokemon. But on topic of Timber, I may or may not be doing a Nuzlocke on stream with my least favorite Pokemon. Well, I'm excited for you. Which Pokemon game you gonna choose, clown? Yeah, which Pokemon game are you gonna do it in, clown? Yeah, you only get it from the last 3 that you do. But to be fair, from what I've seen, is you usually want to... I think I've seen, at least with what I've seen, is like, you can't just spew magic as the character and it won't usually work. So, yeah, you have to use the elemental like buffs and everything, like the magical breath and stuff. The magical breath was really good. There's a couple others I really liked. I think like the lightning spell was pretty good. The black lightning, pretty awesome. Anyways. Where was I at? Aldrich, Yorm. So then after you fight Yorm and Aldrich, I did the demon. I did that one. So after you fight Yorm and Aldrich, it teleports you back. The Dancer, good fight. I think the Dancer is a fine fight. I don't think it's the best in the game, but I think he's fine. I think she's fine. Good enough fight, I'd say. A lot of people say she's one of the best. I don't think she's one of the best. I think she's okay. I think she does have, like, a few parts of her fight that are just kind of a little silly, a little annoying, but I'd say for the most part, pretty stellar fight. That's definitely a good one. One of the best. Osiris, the whatever the fuck, awful. He has got some of the worst fucking hitboxes and, like, charging I have ever seen. I have never once seen a single charge attack from that motherfucker that had more charge up time than fucking 3 milliseconds, okay? That motherfucker will literally charge attack you, do fucking 3/4 of your health, and you'll just lose it because he just insta-charged. And I get it. Someone's gonna come in here, well, edgy gamer, that's why you anticipate it. It's a fucking action RPG. I should be reacting to shit. And if I should be anticipating it, it should be a big ultimate attack, not just his basic fucking charge. Like, what? Like, over here, like, you can't tell me that the fucking ultimate move of fucking plastic saxophone from Elden Ring, you cannot tell me that a ancient deity from fucking Elden Ring does less damage with a fully charged railgun explosion nuclear lightning spell that has charge up time than this fucking wrinkly, this fucking decrepit old man dragon that's dying of dementia. Alright? The absolutely abysmal design. Fucking awful. One of the worst by far in that game. Terrible. Ugh. Awful. Anyways. Did he die? What did you die? See it coming. See the future. I missed. I missed again. I missed again. I missed a third time. That's what a skill issue looks like. There you go. That's another reason why they say not to target in Dark Souls 2, which is weird because I'm targeting because I'm so used to Elden Ring, LeMayo. I just realized I don't really need this on right now, do I? No. So I'll do that then. Point still stands. Pokemon Pingus or Tornado. Let me see here real quick. Let me do. Oh, I already have that on. Yeah, I already put it on. Cool. If someone makes me a ROM hack like that, I'd hella stream that. Showed a Lego. I finished in the Discord. You did. I saw it was amazing. Amazing. Pokemon Pingus or Tornado. Nuh-uh. Okay, but yeah. So Osiris, terrible. Champion Gundyr. I think Champion Gundyr is a good boss fight. It's just it's classic Dark Souls, you know. You fight a warrior one-on-one. Pretty normal, pretty standard Dark Souls stuff. Pretty good. But yeah, I don't have too much to say about it other than pretty good. Absolutely fucking outpaced, by the way. Also, I love how unbelievably good the spacing is in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2, literally, you can walk and outmaneuver so many bosses simply through knowledge and skill. Like, it's like some silly-ass Sekiro shit, you know? But yeah, Champion Gundyr, good boss fight. Dragon Slayer Armor, one of my favorite boss fights in all of Dark Souls, so that's definitely peak. Then you've got Lothric and Lorien, one of the best Dark Souls bosses ever. Then you have Soul Ascender. I don't think it's even remotely close to the best boss inside of Dark Souls 3, but I do think it's a good one. I think he's decent. I like his different methods to fighting. I like his arena, and like I said, he's the best. He is definitely the best final boss for Dark Souls. So. Fuck! Where is my weapon? I'll just use the blue one. Why are you blue? Get back here! Absolutely destroyed. Do it again. Exactly. But then, yeah, so there was Soul Cinder, pretty good. Then you go to the DLCs. I think the Giant Wolf and the random, and the Hunter guy, I think it's okay. I don't think it's awful, but I don't think it's great either. I think it's decent. It's basically just inoffensive. It's okay. Trying to think, 'cause is there only 2 bosses inside the of the snow DLC? Because there's let's see here. There's the wolf and the random dude. Then there's a Sister Freed. There's the Sister Freed fight, which is really, really good. I will say the Sister Freed fight is very good. I feel like I'm missing something in the Ice DLC. But I can't remember any boss fights. Yeah, just those 2. Okay, okay. Then Dark Souls, then the final DLC, the Ring City. You have the Demon Princes, which I think the Demon Princes are fine. I don't think the Demon Princes are bad. I don't think they're great either. I think they're pretty good. The only problem I have with the Demon Princes is that the mechanic about killing one before the other is so dumb, because the attack that they associate with one of them is so fucking annoying that you would never, ever, 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 ever want to fight the one that spews out fireballs. Like, if you accidentally get the demon prince that isn't the laser, you just fucking eject the disc. Yeah, if you get the demon prince that isn't the laser, the optimal strat is to eject the disc, put it back in, and then redo the boss fight. Because at that point, there's not really even a fucking reason. Now, is it beatable in that state? Yeah. But it's also just, it's not, ugh, it's awful. It's awful to deal with. Then there's the, Madeir. I think Madeir is okay. I don't really like Madeir. I feel like I chased Madeir around the boss fight a little bit too much, so it's okay. I don't think he's amazing, but I don't think he's bad either. He's fine. The church. The NPC fight, I think that one's okay. It's whatever. It's inoffensive at best. It's fine. And then Gale is obviously peak gaming. So, there you go. So, as I said, Dark Souls 3, mostly good fights. Mostly good fights. I would say there's next to no fights inside of Dark Souls 3 that I dread dealing with. Most of them are good. And I will say the lows of Dark Souls 3 do not hold a candle to the lows of Dark Souls 1 or Elden Ring. So, yeah. The Me DLC? Yep. The Snow DLC. Almost done with the audiobook for Sandman. Audiobook for Sandman? I have no idea what you're talking about, but that sounds interesting. Is Gale the strongest NPC lore-wise? Probably, because he does literally... He duels a pretty overpowered Dark Souls 3 pro tag at the end of the world, so it's possible. Well, but the thing is like I said, with Madeir, I just feel like I chase him around for too long. Like, Madeir would be probably cool in the Monster Hunter universe, but just Dark Souls never really does dragons well. Like, I think Elden Ring does dragons okay. Like, I think Bale is good. Plastic Saxophone is good. But the average Drake and stuff inside of Elden Ring is okay. See, the problem is with dragons inside of Dark Souls games is it's not Monster Hunter. It's not. It never will be. It just isn't. So when you go to fight a fucking dragon, and it's absolute fucking cancer, but, you know, it's been cured because we're playing, you know, Dark Souls 2. Cured my cancer. You read the stream title. No, that's why I'm coughing, Devin. Oh my god, why am I coughing so much today? I guess I am a poison type, chat. I'm not sick. It's genuinely, I'm just terrible at breathing. Why was that so base boosted? I just wanted to hit these. I just fucking went to hit both these guys in the back, and then they just fucking boom. Loud ass noise. It really did, Devin. I don't know why. Dark Souls 2's got some weird glitches like that. Dark Souls 2 has a lot of visual, audio, and gameplay glitches. Like it's fucking silly. It's so funny. I wish. If this absolute masterpiece was the worst Dark Souls, I would be having a good time. Because as much as I just spent so much time praising all the Dark Souls 3 bosses, I want everybody to know, from the bottom of my lack of a fucking soul, that almost every single fucking area in Dark Souls 3, and every single fucking enemy you fight in that game, is actually some of the most pointless waste of time. You know why people in Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne run by the enemies? At least Bloodborne, it's like, oh, well, I'm just trying to get to the fights and run through the game. Dark Souls 3? No, you don't want to deal with the area, because it's fucking shit. It's a fucking singular line down a fucking Final Fantasy 13-ass map. It's a fucking line that curves every now and then. Even the fucking areas are a single line with a branch over there. And then all the fucking enemies are terrible. I would like anybody to look me in the face and tell me they loved going through fucking Irithyll Dungeon with the jailers there. The fucking jailers. Ah, yes. Because they have constantly spawning hitboxes that nuke your fucking max health. It's absolutely fucking abysmal. And then the fucking dog enemies. The fact that the Dark Souls meme of fucking trash-ass dog enemies, the fact that the Dark Souls 3 made it not only a meme, but a reality, they actively teleport. Go to any streamer, any YouTuber ever who played the game. I guarantee you on every fucking playthrough, you will probably find at least one part of the footage where the fucking dog is not only running fast, but fucking teleporting. I did take the jacket off because I am actually hot. It's just, oh my god, terrible. Fucking awful. It's bad. It is really bad. But I still don't know if it's nearly as bad as Melania. But anyways, I digress. It's fine. Yeah, just know, the bosses are great. They're fantastic. I love them. What? I'll have you know, so many people love Final Fantasy 15, Devin. No, most people I've met that have played it like it. Yeah. You heard the MILF Conqueror? Snow says, hi, Devin, and Clown says, I heard the MILF Conqueror. That was Clown. Clown's the other streamer. The one that I watch occasionally, but it's really, really late because he's in the UK. What? Yeah. No. I will say, I don't know anything about Sandman, Edgeblade, I'll be honest, I'm sorry. I see the, what is Sandman, if you don't mind, indulging me? Letting me know. Edgy, what's one boss in FromSoft game you would replace? Melania. Melania. Instantaneously. Instantaneously. It is one of the few boss fights that unironically... What? Oh, my human effigies are full. Nice. It is one of the few bosses that I would actually not play the game again because she's in there. I'm not even kidding to you. I'm not even fucking joking. Oh, from each FromSoft. Okay. Well, Elden Ring. I'll start with Elden Ring. It's Melania. I'll go ahead and start that one. Fucking terrible. Anyways, now that we all know that Melania is bad, but yeah, no, I would love for you to let me know what Sandman is about, Edgeblade. Please let me know, because I am curious. I don't know anything about it. The only thing I know about Sandman is I think it's a Metallica song, and it's a villain from Spider-Man. Oh, I have no idea. Sandman helps you fall asleep? Who the fuck? What? I'm so sorry, Edgeblade. I don't know. There's obviously some type of, like, folklore or, like, thing I don't know about. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about that Sandman. I'm sorry. I'm definitely out of the loop, then. Rise of the Guardians? I've never watched Rise of the Guardians. I'm sorry. Ain't that game from Akira Toriyama's creation, or am I thinking of Sandland? Oh, you could be. I do not know. Helps you fall asleep and have pleasant dreams. Well, that mother... Well, you know what, Izzy? That's why I don't fucking know him. I only get nightmares. I fucking guarantee you I've never met this man in my life. The one with Jack Frost? Yeah, no, I know what movie you're talking about. I've never seen it. I've heard it's good, but I've never seen it. I'm fine. Oh my god. Okay, cool. But yeah, from each game, Demon Souls, so my friend soft boss question. Yeah. So, Demon Souls... The Dragon God. Yeah, the Dragon God. I don't like the Dragon God. He just seems too inconsistent. If not the Dragon God, the Iron Spider. I did not like the Dragon God, and I did not like the Iron Spider. Yeah. But definitely the Dragon God. Do not like the Dragon God. Ah, teleports 9 countries away from coughing edgy. Dark Souls 1, easy, super easy. Beta Chaos. Beta Chaos is just annoying. I don't like to deal with Beta Chaos. It's just a waste of time. I'd rather just kill the Centipede Demon than just grab the fucking Lord Soul out of a cup at the end of the Demon Ruins at that point. Have me fight a fucking 4th Asylum Demon at that point, honestly, I'd be fine with it. Like, you know, you fight the Asylum Demon, the Stray Demon, the Demon Fire Sage, and then I get to the end and it's fucking the Stray Demon Fire Sage. You know, that'd be fine. That's fine. I'd live with that. It's okay. I'd survive. Then there's also the, what is it? Then there's also Dark Souls 2. I don't know if there's any Dark Souls 2 boss fights I particularly dislike. Let me think here. We got Giant, Pursuer, Ruined Sentinels, Lost Center, Dark Lurker, Sin the Slumbering Dragon, the Gank Fight, Age Smelter, Rame. We got Covetous Demon. The Chariot. Yeah, there we go. The Undead Chariot. I can't remember his name. Executioner's Chariot. There we go. Yeah, the Executioner's Chariot. That's not a very good boss fight, so. Yeah. Executioner's Chariot does not have very good lore implications, and it also isn't a good fight particularly. I think it's okay. I know a lot of people will be like, wow, Edgy, you're not gonna say the Ancient Dragon, you're not gonna say Vendrick. I think Vendrick. Actually, ooh, I might take out Aldia. Actually, yeah, chat, I'll say Aldia. I totally forgot about Aldia. Yeah, Aldia. I don't like the final boss from Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. I think he's a very not good fight. Dark Souls 3. Let me see. I just went through the Dark Souls 3 bosses. Probably Cathedral or... Oh, I forgot the Nameless King and Ancient Wyvern. Nameless King is good. Ancient Wyvern is terrible. If I were to take out any boss from Dark Souls 3, it would probably be the Ancient Wyvern because it's literally just a room to run through. Yeah, definitely. I would get rid of the Ancient Wyvern. The reason being is because the Ancient Wyvern's boss fight is literally just the normal enemies. And what is one of the worst things? Yeah, one of the so the Ancient Wyvern is the boss fight I would get rid of inside of Dark Souls 3. Why? Because it has the two worst things in Dark Souls 3. The normal enemies and an area to run through. And Dark Souls 3's areas, normal areas and enemies are fucking awful. So, yeah, definitely the Ancient Wyvern. But yeah, for the Dark Souls 3 stuff, those are the yeah. Because at least with Osiris, there is a little bit of a fight and lore implications. No, the Ancient Wyvern's just a fucking dragon that I fucking bonk on the head. Then Sekido, Sekido, Demon of Hatred. He's the only boss in the game that you can't play Sekido. And what I mean by that is literally you have to fight the Demon of Hatred like a Dark Souls boss, but inside of Sekido. The only problem being is that it does not translate very well. So, it ends up not being very good. Whee! Got him! I nearly died. Nice. Bloodborne. Oh, fuck. I'd have to think about it. The Living Failures aren't really a good boss fight, but I'm trying to think. I think there was at least a couple of boss fights inside of Bloodborne I don't like. I can't remember. So far, Edgy, I agree with you. Bloodborne, I'd get rid of Rom. Rom is not a good fight, I agree. Rom is not a good fight. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Rom is not a good one at all. Yeah, Rom is definitely bad. Oh, I just died. God damn it, he's got me stuck. There we go. God damn, these things are terrible. Ugh, it's like a Dark Souls 3 enemy. Yeah, see, the Chalice bosses don't count, though. The Chalice bosses are okay. Yeah, Izzy, I'd probably say, well, Rom is okay. The One Reborn, there's the Nurse, the One Reborn. Oh, I know. The guy with the cage on his head. That guy from Bloodborne. I don't like him at all. He's terrible. Fucking cage head man. You have to do his puzzle every time, and then your reward is for him to either one-shot you or get stun-locked by you. It's awful. Fucking terrible. Yeah, Mikolash is the worst fight in Bloodborne by far. I'm dead. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew you got me too. You bastard. Look at him. He knows what he did. Oh, you're good, Izzy. I'm trying to catch up. What's your favorite boss from each FromSoft game, and who is your absolute favorite FromSoft boss, not including Sword Saint Ishin, because that's super obvious. You said he's your favorite many times. I have, and that's and I want to declare from my seat here that Sword Saint Ishin is one of the best designed bosses in all of gaming. Not Souls, gaming. What do you do in video games? You learn techniques and you execute said technique. What does Sword Saint Ishin do? He tests how well you use said techniques that you learned by playing the game. And he does not ask that you know them, he asks that you've mastered them. And then you fight him. It is perfect. It is actual... What the fuck? First off, I'm alive. Secondly, what? All right, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna answer another question real quick from somebody else first, Izzy. I fucking you googly-eyed motherfucker. Keep your tongue to yourself. He's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me! No! No! Fuck! I'm fine. Anyways, oh, so Ed, you forgot to ask. From what was shown in Chapter 1, what do you think the lore is, and what would be any game predictions? Okay, so the lore. Ooh. So I actually really, really like the stuff so far. So the lore is gonna have to be something interesting. I'm assuming, because here's the thing. The problem is they aren't animatronics like what is it? Like Five Nights at Freddy's, because there was blood. When the monsters died, there was blood. You'll be here in the background, of course, Eep, of course. And if you want to ask any questions or say anything, Eep, you are just as willing to say so as anybody else. There's 7. Hold up. Group of 7 ancients as fuck entities that are referred to as endless. The eldest is Destiny, second oldest is Death, and third is Sandman. That's interesting. Middle child is Destruction, fifth and sixth are referred to as twins and are Desire and Despair. 7 uses Serenity, but his Tamadon Serenity became Delirium. Huh. Okay, your book sounds like it's a fucking Lord of the Rings universe or something. This sounds in-depth and interesting. You have my attention. Is Sandman the main character in the book? Is what I'm going off of. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. But I do like that play. That sounds interesting. If you have Netflix, they have Sandman as a series. Thing about him is his 2 main things that he has on his pouch full of sand and a full head mask that is modeled after the plague masks. I'll be here in the background, no problem. Eep. Sandman is the main, yeah. That does sound interesting, though. Especially the TV show sounds pretty cool. But like I said, I'm not sure what they'd be doing in the TV show, but it sounds interesting, regardless. But yeah, so predictions. I'm assuming that there's, it's some type of... Because here's the thing. I would say it's, animatronic or something else, but, I don't know. It has to be, demonic or monsters or something. Because the problem is like I said, since when, what's their name? The bird mascot died, there was blood. That means it had to either be a person or it had to be, a monster. And going off of, it's either the place got torn apart from the inside out by people that used to work there, or it's some type of a game theory, some type of monsters or something that have taken the form of the park. Maybe it's being haunted by some type of ghosts or monsters that saw the park and took the form of the mascots. And you said that as if he was president, of course. Do not vote for me for president, please. Don't you dare. He has roots in European folklore, particularly Scandinavian and German traditions, while some versions depict him as a benign bringer of sleep. Nice, nice. Yes, you did ask another question. But yeah, that'd be my theories on it, Snow. That's my game predictions. I'm assuming you're probably gonna go throughout the park and try to fix the park, but either A, people are trying to keep. So either A, it's like some type of business issue to where there might be people that are trying to. Ooh, maybe people are trying to keep you out of the park. It's because there's some type of shady business deal going on. Maybe. They could be people like, you know, dressed as like as the mascots, more or less. But they looked very animal-like though, so I doubt it's that. Like spilling out blood and looking super animal-like, I don't think so. It's got to be like monsters. But if it's people, it's got to be some type of corrupt company thing, to where the company, what is it? Hold up, just from here. But yeah, for the company gains money from the place being shut down, be it through maybe the good old American fashion of, you know, oil being mined there that's not supposed to be happening. Like, you know, illegal things going on, and it's being covered up by the people that are trying to keep streamers and, you know, people that would want to come back to the park out of it. Stuff like that. Then you have the monster thing, which, like I said, it could either be like ghosts that happened upon the place and then used the likeness of the park to become like monsters, or some type of like demonic summoning or something. Fuck me, that did not just catch me. Nice. Well, that's what happens if you get grabbed by that, if you're curious. There we go. But a good note to keep is that in that one audio log, the employees knew about the mascots. No, that's what I was saying. So, like, I feel like the mascots could be, people that, like I said, some corrupt stuff going on. Like, they knew about the mascots, so I don't know. Because also, what is it? What's his name? Rambly. Rambly, didn't seem to be... He was aware of the... It seems like Rambly has, like, a separation between his friends, the mascots, and, the monsters. Because he said that he very clearly said that you could die, but he never said it was his friends that tried to kill you. He just said that you could die. That's why I'm thinking it's either monsters or people dressed up as the mascots. That's my educated guess. Shazamo. Ow, my neck. But yeah, so my favorite boss of each Dark Souls game, and then my favorite FromSoft boss. Well, I already said Sword Saint Ishin. Now, favorite of each game, Demon's Souls, that's a hard call. I only played it once, so it's very iffy on what my favorite is. I will say that I enjoyed a few of them. I don't think any of them were bad. I think there were a couple... He hit me with the fireball! I didn't even see you over there, you clever fucker. That's okay. About to head to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Have a wonderful night, Edgeblade. Great to have you here. It is almost 4 a.m. after all. Same as the main, yes. Each of the Endless have their own realm and can interact with humans. They also each have a sigil. Destiny Sigil is a time ancient book. Death's an Ankh. Sandman is his mask. Destructions is currently unknown because he's left his realm because he's tired of the wanton destruction. Desires is a silver heart. Despairs is a hooked ring. And Deliriums is just a blob that has fluctuating colors. Yes, have a wonderful night, Edgeblade. But yeah, the favorite Demon Souls, I really don't know. I honestly do not know. The let me think. You've got the big Tower Knight. You've got True King Allant, which is okay. You've got the Old Hero, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the Idol. You got... Yeah, the Fool's Idol. You've got... What else do you got? The Fool's Idol. You've got... not the Pursuer. The Piercer. The Penetrator. There we go, the Penetrator. Penetrator's fine. King of Storms, he's okay. Final boss from the Plague area, that one's not very good either. The Dirty Colossus, and then the other one, the Giant Mash, the Leechmonger and the Dirty Colossus, they're okay. I do not know. I'll look up a list of them in a second and just go through them. I honestly can't think. I can't think of them. Genuinely can't. Then I know the start was quick, but the person you play as an urban explorer that is looking into why the park closed 7 to 8 years ago, going by a big number randomly set at the start. Yeah, yeah. The what is it? He But yeah, no, I saw that. Like, he's either... I thought he was like an IRL streamer or something. Fucking nice. So, what I thought he was at first was... I thought he was an IRL streamer who was just going there to discover what was happening. But you're saying they're actually like an explorer who's going there to specifically see why it closed down. I thought they were just going there to fuck around in a place that was closed. Because, you know, IRL streamers do random shit because they can. But no, they're actually going there to figure out why it closed. I did not catch that. I did not realize that. So that's actually pretty cool to know about. But yeah, I do remember that little bit. Dark Souls 1 probably... I ran out of stamina, nice. Alright, we're going down. Alright, Yahim! You're down. Now I'm about to cook me some rice! Or I might die to the rice shower. I hope I don't die to the rice shower. That was a terrible roll on my part. Jesus. That almost got me. That was really well timed on their part. That almost got me. There we go. Pulled this off. Sorry for a second, it's taking me a moment to fight 2 bosses at one time can be a little difficult. Thankfully, they're not, like, super hyper-aggressive. That's hilarious. Thank God I was on the ground long enough. I missed Alicia. I think the Ruin Sentinels are all women, right? That's what the game said, I think, in the lore. I cannot remember. Been a while. I mean, need some tall-ass women, if so. My goodness. Nothing wrong with tall women, though. Tall women is a plus. You stay away from that cinnamon roll. No, Snow, I would never hurt Rice. She is way too adorable. That, and if I were to do anything to Rice, you would ice blast me with 100 times the intensity. If I were to hurt Rice Shower, I am certain that Snow would do her own form of an ice fucking Zeta Flare. That shit would be cataclysmic. You're such a dick for that. Run through your shield. I know you want to. That killed me. Yup. Ah! You gotta be safe, careful when you heal inside of Dark Souls. That's okay. I was playing this game. It's bound to happen. But I don't mind. See, that's the thing though about a lot of these games. I don't get angry when I die. It's like, you got me. That's just because, you know, it's a 2-on-1. They're not too aggressive, but what you just saw right there is the dilemma you always have in a Souls game. When do I heal? And if you don't find the right spot, then you die. But yeah, no, I enjoyed Indigo Park quite a lot. It scared me. I feel like the lore could be really good. Rambly is probably one of my favorite little mascots from a video game like that I've personally seen. Alright. Nice. Why am I healing when I'm only missing like 2 health? Also, we're fighting big-ass armored enemies. Let me get my hammer out. Yeah. I'm fighting nothing but armored enemies. Strike damage does more damage to them. Edgy would have been angry if Lloyd killed him. I would have been angry. I would have been terrified. Wow, guys, calm it the fuck down. Damn. It's hammer time. Woo, boy. Alrighty then, guys. Alrighty then. Don't shame him with that common folk name. Yeah, no. Lloyd was terrifying. Lloyd scared the shit out of me. But also, like I said, I don't think it's Lloyd. I think it's like a monster pretending to be Lloyd or a person pretending to be Lloyd. See, now that's a good start. That is a good start. We nearly have Alicia dead already. That's gonna hit me, but that's okay. It's gonna hit her for a lot of damage. I never knew that they flipped up in the air like that. I've never actually backed up to... Well, that's just a jump, but that really big jump, they do flips. I never noticed that. Very free heal. See, that's the type of move you have to wait for to get a heal off. A hyper armor is nice. Got him! There we go. Now it's a one-on-one. This stubby-ass great hammer, dude. Oh, boy. A new Splatfest. Good trade. My trade was way better, though. Ow. Isn't Splatfest whenever they have the Turf War game mode? I like after he said that on the train ride, Rambly just skipped him moving the ride along as he was still talking. Yes, I did appreciate that. I liked the train ride. Also, whenever he said, I really like trains, my first thought was like, oh god, he's gonna get hit by a train, like the ASDF video. I was waiting for him to go like, I like trains. Vroom, just to get smacked by a train. But that's just because I'm brain rotted to my core, you know, it happens. Hyper Armor, oh no, the For Honor flashbacks. No, I mustn't reach for my Kyoshi blade. I gave that up that blade years ago. No, it's okay to have Hyper Armor as long as you're not doing Hitakiri Hyper Armor, it's respectable. I'm kidding. Berserker Hyper Armor is also abysmal. A game event where you pretty rarely you pick a team and fight for it. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Like I said, I know a little bit about that. Also, I like how in the minigame that on the minigame for Indigo Park, the characters all talked like fucking they all talked like they were inside of Splatoon. It was so silly. It was very silly. Also, I'm not going to be on super long tonight. I do have to get to a dentist appointment at 2 p.m. There is that. So, I was going to let you guys all know. I'm having a good time, but I was just letting you know. That's fine. Our Pyromancer build is slowly making its way through. I mean, slowly isn't actually true. I've kind of got a lot done. I started in the gulch. I started in the gutter. Got through the gutter. I got through half the latter part of the gutter. Then all of Gulch, then I went through all of the Forest of Fallen Giants, and now I'm at Sinner's Rise. I'm about to be at Sinner's Rise. Ow. Lloyd arrive at Eddie's house at 2 p.m. No! No. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. Man, just getting absolutely fucking destroyed. I might have played this game a little bit too much, chat. I can walk around the fucking enemies so easy, so consistently. But yeah, I remember they had, what is it? I can't remember. There was the one, because there was the game mode inside of Splatoon that I actually thought was really, really cool and went really well with the Splatoon, like, theming and everything. I liked that apparently in Splatoon, there was the game mode where you would basically just, what is it? You would try to cover as much ground in your team's colored ink as possible. I can't remember what it's called, but that was the game mode that I thought was really awesome. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but I genuinely do not remember at all. It happens. It happens. Oh, did I mention how much I liked the Indigo Park song? I think I did. Never mind. I think I did. Anyways, yeah, I like the Indigo Park song. I might have to look it up so I can listen to it again after stream. To, like, properly listen to it again. Because I was listening to it, but like I was also trying to like read the credits and stuff as well. Get him, Glencore! Good job, good job. Yeah, so I'll probably do that. But yeah, no, if you guys were wondering why I did Dark Souls 2 Scholar tonight, and also didn't streamed later, and didn't stream for long, it's like I said, it's because I was just doing a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm still gonna get offline and probably pack up a few other things. I'm probably gonna pack up the books, maybe. You know, I'm trying to pack up some of my my collectibles, right? That's the main thing I'm trying to pack up right now. I've packed up a good amount, but I need to get the collectibles. So far, I've packed up all my Skylanders and some of my amiibos. All of my important amiibos have not been packed up, so I need to pack those up, which is quite a few. And then I also need to kind of organize all my moving stuff tonight as well. Go and pull this. But yeah, what game mode are you talking about? I do not know the name of it. You'd have to let me know the name. It's like I said, it's the one where you don't win based on how many kills you get. You win based on how much of the ground is colored the same as you. So you might have like I think you might have 2 or more teams, or just 2 teams, and it's whoever covers more ground and more ink wins. I'm being chased! Thankfully I have hyper armor, so... Or sorry, poise. There's just so many! And that's probably the most I've ever had on the ground at one time. That was kind of funny. Turf War, thank you. Yeah, that's probably the coolest mode I've seen from Splatoon. That's the one that I would probably play all the time. So that just seems to fit so well with the idea of Splatoon. No! Leave Glencore alone! That was a terrible dodge on my part. Big skill issue there. Ah, you think you control fire, do you? You don't know the true power of fire! My flames burn way too brightly for you, beast! Gotcha. Well, the reason it reminded me of dogs! Dogs! No! But yes, it very much reminded me of Your Reality from Doki Doki Literature Club. The main reason I said it reminded me of Plants vs. Zombies is because A, it was unexpected, and B, it was a cutesy song at the end of the game. Oh, you don't win any game mode from the amount of kills you get. Oh, okay. There's no TDM in that game. I got you. I got you. Well, that's cool because I like objective-based game modes, anyways. Personally, those are my favorites to play. Both be singing to the player and to the character you play as, because if the Kickstarter goal for Chapter 2 wasn't met, then we won't be coming back to see Rambly again. That is true. That is true. No, I could. Okay, then yeah. If you're talking about the actual contents of the song, it is way more like Your Reality than it is like the Plants vs. Zombies song. Like I said, the main reason it makes me think of that one is because Plants vs. Zombies, the song at the end of it, is the thing that I think of every single time I hear a song in a video game that's silly, because it's the first time I ever saw it. It was actually, wait, was it? Yeah. It was the first game I'd ever seen a silly song at the end of. The one after that would have been Battle Block Theater. Also, I think we might have just unlocked something. Oh, okay. I see the issue now. I see the issue before me. Well, chat, guess what? We fucking did it! I can finally dual-wield these motherfuckers. These heavy-ass boulders of a sword. Wherever the fuck they are. There they are. That's not it. Nope, I still can't! Are you kidding me? Well, I can dual-wield them now. And I can swing them all of 2 fucking times, so it's still not viable. But yes. I'm that close to dual-wielding them now. Damn it. I still can't dual-wield these motherfuckers? Are you... Really? Oh well. Level up's in process, I guess. Well, technically, all I need to get is 5 more levels, and I'll have enough, technically, so it's fine. It's fine. I'll get 60 fucking strength, and we'll be good. It's okay, I guess. Damn it! I blame Eep. I'll go fuck up a boss. Let's go! Yeah. Nope, still not capable of it, sadly. Sadly. But no, I don't blame you, Eep. You're fine. You blame Devin. Always blame Devin. But then you had the interesting lyrics, till all my old friends are united again, and I won't feel so left behind. That almost sounds as if Rambly wants us to kill off his friends. You know what? Actually, Snow, you might be onto something. That very well might be what it is. Why are they all congregating? Vorgel! You know what that sounds like? Virgil! Chat! It's the storm! It's approaching. Easy enough. Yeah, no, I've played this game too much. This is a fucking cakewalk. I'm just casually walking through all these difficult areas. Just like, yeah, I got it. To be fair, it is New Game Plus. It's going to be easier to an extent. But yeah, hilarious how easy this is. I don't know, Izzy, would you, because you played a lot of Dark Souls, would you say that, would you say that I make Dark Souls 2 look easy or no? You make it look easy? I like to think I do. Yeah, you don't, it's as if he wants them freed of what corrupted them, or he's wanting some dark goal. Like I said, man, it very well could be, like, demons, ghosts, or monsters using the likeness of his friends. So it's like, I don't know. Like I said, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's either some type of, something using his friends in a way that's, like, very upsetting to him, so. And especially with those song lyrics you're mentioning, that definitely reinforces my thoughts on it. I believe I wrote what you said. But yeah, you don't win any game mode on the amount of kills you get. I think you might get more points if you kill more people, which help you level up. But outside of that, I don't really think it incentivizes you to kill more people. But yeah, you don't get points from killing, which helps your ability. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that part. My bad. But yeah, you don't get points from killing other team. The only good thing about it is they explode your color ink everywhere, which helps with your ability to move around. Yeah, that's one thing I do like as well.
Holding on!
I do like the, what is it? The very, like, surprise attack. Welcome in, Kit Kat. Hello, hello. Great first day back from vacation. Oh, you've been here for about an hour then. Damn, okay. That's okay. Well, I'm glad that you were able to get it all cleaned up, Kit Kat. Always wonderful to have you here. But yes, I'm glad that work is done. And as you were saying, Eep, yeah, I think the stealth surprise attack style of that game is really fun. I think it looks really cool. The fact that it's just like boom, they pop out of the ink and then bam, you get them, you know. Like, I know a lot of people get really mad about the roller and then other stuff in that game, the bucket, etc. But I don't know. I just think it's pretty cool. I think it's a very unique style of gameplay. Very unique and fun looking style of gameplay. But yeah, as I said, guys, I'll probably be getting off here shortly. I actually streamed for 2 hours, which is pretty good for a work day. I like to think. I like to tell myself. Oh, I mean, there is a little trail behind you when you're in the ink, which is why you want to get the Ninja Squid power-up so you're invisible in ink. Ooh. That's all. I was also that's probably also important. So you okay? So they have like little upgrades and stuff like that too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I need to finish packing one of my boxes. I need to shower. I need to take off my makeup. I need to do all of that, and I have to win a horse race. You know, I gotta do that as well. Very important for me to win my horse race, of course. Any reason you were packing? Oh, because I'm moving. I'll say, yeah, I don't think you've been in here when I've mentioned it, Kit Kat, but I am moving. The final day that I'll be here is August 14th, but I will probably be fully moved out before then. So I'm pretty excited for it. The place that we're moving to does look really pretty. Oh, hopefully all good news. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the place we're moving to looks pretty nice, and I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy and looking forward to it. It'll be me and Devin. So for if anyone's curious about the setup, it'll be me and Devin. I will be living in the living room still because, you know, prices for apartments and houses and everything else is very expensive. But here's the thing, with it just being me and Devin, First off, the apartment that we're getting, the one-bedroom apartment, the living room and the bedroom are both rather big. There are multiple walls between me and the bedroom, so it will still have plenty of privacy and space. And then Devin barely leaves his room, and I barely leave my room, so it won't be any type of, like, issue in any way. It'll be, I'd say pretty similar to what we have now. Pretty similar to what we have now, but the apartment itself will probably be a little nicer. Oh, hardwood floors, my bad, yeah. We won't have carpet floors anymore, we will have hardwood floors. I believe the one we're moving into is still on the second floor. As much as I like carpet, I understand it's better to get hardwood floors, so I'm gonna miss having carpet. I've always preferred carpet, but I understand why hardwood floors are better. I am not unaware of the benefits of hardwood flooring. Or hard plank, whatever. Oh yeah, because you weren't here, Kit Kat. Snow played Indigo Park, and it scared the shit out of me. Because you know what Indigo Park is. Lloyd scared the fucking life out of me. Like, if I wasn't already dead, I definitely am now. And yeah, just watch Snow beat all of that. It was really good. I absolutely loved it. And I was, you actually came in. Well, actually, you said you were here for about an hour, so you would have heard me talking about it. You would have heard me gushing about how much I love Rambly. Absolutely love Rambly. Which, you know what? I think I told you guys before, but Edgy Gamer will be doing his first ever horror game playthrough this Halloween. Yep. And I picked something that's actually scary, at least to me. Yep. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Watch me crack under pressure. I think I've told you guys before what game I'm playing, so, yeah, of course, if you guys ever want to talk about Indigo Park, I will happily talk about it. I'll say, does anybody remember what game I planned on playing for Halloween? Yep, Izzy guessed it out immediately. That game is absolutely horrifying. And I'm going to make sure that I do not watch... I'm going to make sure I don't watch any playthroughs of it again or anything. I've watched a playthrough of it, but it's been over a year. So, yeah. I've not watched it even remotely recently. So I'm not going to remember most of the stuff that goes on in it. I'll remember the general storyline, but that'll be it. Yeah. I picked that game because A, I've seen it before, so I know what's in store for me, which will both be good and bad, because the monster inside Until Dawn is quite literally the most terrifying type of monster in the world to me. So, yeah. That will be delightful. And yeah. And since I know what's there, it'll make it a little bit more manageable. But there's still, the gameplay, the stress, everything else. There's a lot of ways to fuck up in that game, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy watching me play it, so. Watching me fuck up. Oh, so one of my besties, Anna, was telling me about this amazing show called K-pop. Ew, what is that thing? It is called a Wretch. A W-R-E-T-C-H. They are pretty fugly, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fugly. Oops, I already used all the magic. Wow! But yeah, no, I've actually heard about that show, Kit Kat. I've heard it's really good. Multiple people I know at my work watch it and absolutely adore it. I believe Anna said that she was really, really into the show. So I know I think it's Anna that loves it. I think multiple other people I work with love it too, though. I don't know what it's about, though. I'm assuming K-pop artists that hunt demons. One of the songs in the movie Deftoned a boy band that's been around for years. Looks too girly for me. Fair enough. It's a movie about an hour and a half. About an hour and 30 minutes. Oh, it's a movie! Oh, I thought it was an animated anime series. Okay. I didn't realize it was a movie. I thought it was like an anime. But no, I totally get that. There's you know, some people like cutesy stuff, and then other people don't like cutesy stuff. Like, I love cutesy stuff. Like, I absolutely fucking adore Lucky Star. I absolutely love Lucky Star. It's fucking adorable opening, and, like, the whole, like, idol opening, and just, you know, just cute episode after cute episode. I don't own Netflix, chat. The only subscriptions I afford are the gaming ones. Even then, I shouldn't be. Realistically, my credit card reminds me that I should not have any of them. I actually don't know anything about Sailor Moon. What is Sailor Moon about? Let there be light! Ow. Also, isn't Netflix like $34 every month now or something like that? I can't remember. I know it's really expensive. Stop shooting me with fire! I'm the deliverer of fire. You're not supposed to be giving it to me. Thank you. Alright, wretch. Oh, what? Oh, I need to open it and then he attacks, right? Yep. He does the karate chop of doom. I was hoping it at least hit him. Damn. Why the fuck are you doing that? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. You're at full health too. Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay, hold up. Hold up. There you go. Good job surviving that one. Sailor Moon, what many consider the OG magical girl anime? Well, I've never seen a magical girl anime, so I do not know. It is a Japanese manga series about Naoko Takeuchi that ran from 1991 to 1997 that follows Usagi Tsukino, a 1990s schoolgirl who gains the power to transform into Sailor Moon, a magical warrior tasked with protecting Earth. Luna, a talking cat, bestows his power upon Usagi with a brooch, and together they recruit other friends to become sailor soldiers. What does she fight against, though? She protects the Earth, like, from aliens? Okay, if you're a big Sailor Moon fan, Devin, you should have just told me and then told me all the lore. Instead of complaining about a new Marvel show, you should have told me all of the Sailor Moon lore. I really did just fucking throw that down the hallway. Hey, can you guys go run down the hallway real quick and pick up the fireball I missed? Alright, bye. One's opening song is Heels, Nails, Blade, Mascara, Fit Check for my napalm. Wait. Heels, Nails, Blade, Mascara, Fit Check for my napalm era. What the fuck? The hell is that from? Like, some of the lines are fire. It gives similar vibes to Blackpink songs. I think that's one of the few K-pop bands I actually know, Blackpink, yeah. I don't know much about them, though. I just know that they had an interesting name, and that they're a K-pop band. I know more J-pop songs, personally. Oh, Madoka Magica? I heard that one's really fucked up. Evil forces that threaten its existence, the well-being of its inhabitants. These threats often involve powerful beings seeking to conquer, destroy the planet, Sailor Moon along with their fellow Sailor Guardians and the Earth. Interesting. Okay. So actually, funny enough, talking about cutesy stuff, I've heard that the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is unironically a goated show, and I need to watch it. So, I might watch that at some point. Any fans of that in my chat can let me know. But I've heard that that is unironically fantastic. Anna has told me so much about it. She's like, oh my god, you need to watch it. And I was like, I will think about it. I've just been told it's amazing. Edgy's gonna become a brony? Yeah, because the first thing I'm gonna do by watching a show is make it sexual. What? No. I can enjoy a show without being weird about it. Well, Devin, joke's on you. You call me a woman all the time anyways. So it doesn't count. Well, Devin, if I like it, I just won't tell you I like it then. Even though I'm sure if Eep and Kit Kat and Anna all say it's good, then I probably will like it. Also women. I like other womanly stuff. You are so weird, Devin. You're so weird. Yeah, but you're just doing it like a broad stroke, like just thinking something's interesting. Yes, Devin, but if you want to have this argument, go back to work and argue with Antonio about it. Just I do not care. Me watching My Little Pony would not be the same as me watching fucking Cuties, okay? Me watching My Little Pony does not mean I'm going to become a fucking Minecraft YouTuber. There is a huge difference. So, Jesus Christ, go to your bedroom. Go fucking take a nap, whatever you need. Oh my lord. No, I promise you, Devin. I assure you. I do not at all. Not even a little bit. Ugh. Jesus. Like, I would think it's funny if it wasn't so fucking gross.
I'm not saying it is a joke. I have never met a brony, wasn't.
And, well, then, when I watch the show and like it, then you will know one. Jesus. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. Devin just decided to have a meltdown in the background. I should have muted myself. I apologize. So let me reset to whatever the fuck I was talking about. What are we talking about? I'm a big fan of My Little Pony in general. Pinkie Pie is the only one I like. The spazzy, crazy pink one. The spazzy, crazy pink one. I agree. Other threats to the solar system and Milky Way, the Sailor Guardians, are also tasked with defending the entire solar system and potentially even the Milky Way from larger galactic scale threats. Didn't MLP have one series where the main cast became human high school students? I think so. I think I heard about something like that. Like I said, I've never watched it, so I don't know. I do not know. Going off of what Eep said, then yeah, probably not very good.
One day.
Okay. But yeah, I just sent some friend points your way. I'm using your sport cards as I try out shuttle in career mode on Pretty Derby. Oh, no problem. Thank you, Snow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Show became more dark as time goes on because of the amount of adults that watch it. We don't talk about that version. Pegasus Sisters, that's the female equivalent of the Brony, that is all. Oh my god, Pegasus Sisters LeMayo, I haven't heard that in so long. Yeah, I apologize for the tangent, chat. Devin was getting very, like, extremely serious, aggressive, and fucking tinfoil hatty and ridiculous. Yeah, it's fine. Devin was basically saying, like, if I were to watch My Little Pony and enjoy it, I would have been a fucking lolly enthusiast, and I was like, nope, I am not. I am not. And of course, it's gonna make me worked up because A, fucking gross. Like, here's the thing. In all of Edgy Gamer's lifetime, he's usually liked women older than him anyways. Like, fuck, when I first thought Lightning was pretty, I was 14! That one was 21! That's how old that damn character is. I have no... Ugh. So yeah, no, that's all. If you're curious why I was actually annoyed sounding and looking, that is why. Ruin my whole fucking mood, I swear. He doesn't do it often, but every now and then he'll do something that'll ruin my mood like that. But thankfully it's not consistent enough to be much of a problem. Shuttle's already funny, I love them. Japanese VAs do a southern accent. Oh, I know. It's fucking hilarious hearing the... Like, which, yeah, I was hearing one do a southern accent whenever I was playing, Pretty Derby. I can't remember which character it was, but she had, like, a southern-esque accent, and it was very funny. It was very, very fucking funny. I liked it. Well, thank God I'm near the end of the stream, because this is the last boss I'm fighting. Okay. But I am glad that I was able to talk to you guys about Indigo. Oh, I'm being jumped! Gotcha!
You mean I wasted my tomato sauce?
Hell no, Izzy! That would take like 40 minutes. You know how long that shit takes? No, see, the thing about what... You know what, Izzy? You want a finale to the stream? I'll give you a finale to the stream.
He's pulling his cock out!
You know what? Now, just for Izzy and for what, since Snow had a pretty awesome ending to her stream, I'll give an awesome ending to my stream as well. Now, because Izzy wants an ending, I will give you all an ending. All right. All right, we're gonna go into no, I think I'll stop right. I mean, not spawn right here next to the water and fucking die. There we go. Okay. There we go. Well, that was Dark Souls 2 for the evening. Oh no. Wait, what happened? What's oh no? Why are we oh noing? What are we oh noing for? Why are we hitting this with the oh no? What's uh-oh? Why are we uh-ohing and oh-knowing? You muted and looked upset. I was just talking to Devin about something, that's all. Okay, let me do that. Man, I must have a rather expressive face for you to be able to tell with this tiny-ass camera. Okay, there, cool. My audio's working. Why'd I boot up Xbox? Why'd you boot up Xbox, Izzy? Huh? Why'd you boot up the Xbox? Snow, are you there? This song is for you and Izzy. And Eep, because she loves this game as well. This is the songs for Snow, Eep, and Izzy.
And so we finally made it back to the boat after a harrowing, exhausting adventure. I bet your dogs are barking. I mean, let's face it, most of that ordeal was unpleasant to the point of sucking a whole lot. But now it's time to relax in the forbidden moonlight of yesterday's
You know
promises,
that's fun, don't you?
whatever that means, and treat ourselves to a nice big mug of hot cocoa. What do you say, Hattie? But Hattie wasn't his normal jovial self anymore, children.
No!
He didn't say a word. He didn't even respond to hugs. Freaking hugs!
Hugs?
He loves hugs. But he wasn't moving. He wasn't even blinking.
Not Hattie!
Where's he gone to? Where? Wiki, wiki, give me that
The fucking wiki wiki, give me that funky.
end. We tried so hard, but lost it all.
Don't cry, Chad, it's okay.
And you
This is your
were
ending to your
my
Dark Souls 2
best
stream.
friend. You were my Hattington. Hattie Hattington. And when you reached for help,
Okay, Chad. You guys give each other hugs and cry in the chat together, it's fine.
But we're here now.
You've never heard this?
You're
Oh
the moon
goodness, it's
and
cursed.
we're your stars.
Everyone's crying and
And we're here for you
It's okay.
as you
okay.
fade into the dark.
Okay.
Fade into the dark.
Did you guys
I
like
love
your
you,
finale
Hattie.
song?
So your best friend's a vegetable now. Blah, blah, blah. But you know what they say? When life gives you potatoes, you make potato salad. And I got just the recipe. Hit it! Buckle your pants, buckle your pants. Pull up your socks and dance. Buckle your pants.
Have it fucking react.
Buckle your pants, buckle your pants, buckle your pants. Hey, I said dance. Buckle your pants.
Devin, that's a whole reason. That's one of the reasons I turned on with Devin's reaction. He was so
Buckle your
upset.
pants. Gentlemen, buckle your pants. Boys and girls of all ages, buckle your pants, or they might fall down. Hey, you, buckle your pants. Yes, you, buckle your pants. Everybody, buckle your pants. But if you don't want to, no, that's fine.
Buckle your pants, buckle your pants, buckle your pants, or your pants will fall to the ground. Buckle your pants, just buckle them, babies, nice and tight, please. Buckle your pants, buckle your pants, buckle your
That's
pants,
fucking stupid.
buckle your pants, 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 buckle your pants.
There you go. There's your ending to the stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Was that a fitting finale to the stream for you, chat? Did you get what you wanted? Have a great night and rest well. Good luck at your appointment tomorrow. What drugs did you feed us? I gave you guys the fucking dried old root from my fucking from my pocket in Dark Souls 2. You're welcome. You all have a lovely evening. I had a fantastic time on stream, as I always do with you guys. And I look forward to more streams tomorrow. Like I said, I might have to do a Plants vs. Zombies playthrough. Since we were talking about simple stuff, I feel like that'd be a nice little short playthrough to do. It's been a while since I've done a short playthrough, and it'd be something fun to do. So that'll be planned probably for the soon future as well. I might, like I said, I might do Undertale or something, since you guys were mentioning that. I might try to do that. Since multiple people said they wouldn't mind watching me play Undertale, I said, okay, I'll do that. I might do some Plants vs. Zombies, like I said, as well. But I'm gonna try to finish up. I'm gonna try to finish up at least Double Dash before I start any of those. I'll probably start Undertale after Double Dash, and then after Dark Souls 2, I'll probably start Plants vs. Zombies, and then after Ghost of Tsushima, I have no fucking clue what we're doing. That'll be 2 years from now. Anyways, this is Veg Gamer. This is the stream for the night, and as always, later, losers. And buckle your pants. Buckle them babies nice and tight, please. So fucking stupid.